This program contains content that may not be suitable for viewers under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Your home is more than just a space. It's a reflection of your style, your comfort, and your dreams. At Layout Interiors, we bring those dreams to life, crafting breathtaking interiors with the perfect balance of beauty and functionality. From indoor elegance to outdoor charm, we provide premium furniture pieces tailored to your taste. And because detail matters, our Deco collection features exquisite artwork, vases, plants, lighting, and storage solutions to complete your perfect space. Plus, with our exclusive fiber ports, we ensure lasting quality and timeless designs for modern living. Transform your home with Layout Interiors, the interiors of tomorrow. Visit us today at Bukoto Kira Road, next to Lighting City, opposite TMT. Call us now or visit our showroom to explore endless possibilities.
Woyinza okuteekerateekera ebiseera byebyo mu maaso ensala ediddwamu. Honest Asset Developers Company egulidde erinnya mu kutunda ettaka n'amayumba ekuleetedde ettaka ku nguudo ez'enjawulo eziyingira n'okufuluma ekibuga Kampala. Balina ettaka Essonde ne Misindye ku Namugongo Road ne Kiwenda ku Gayaza Road. Ku Entebbe Road balina Nakawuka, Sisalutaba Express Highway ne Zil Phase 5. Ate ku Hoima Road balina Nansana Bujuuko, Kona Namasanga, Mabombwe Phase 6 and 7, Kakiri Mwera, Kakiri Magugu, Nampunge ne Gobero Muguluka. Amasannyalaze n'amazzi weebiri. Ate ng'ettaka lyabwe lya kyapa. Jjukira balina n'enkola y'ekibanja mpola ate n'okulambula kwa bwereere. Honest Asset Developers basangibwa Kampala ku Martin Road ku kizimbe kya Monkey Show Apartments. Okumanya ebisinga obakebereko ku mitimbagano gy'empuliziganya gyonna oba bakubireko ku noti 772 572 873 oba noti 701 572 873.
Ale ruzungu kadeka zuku tujikole sawa namba ruzungu.
Ruzungu tugenda namuza kujere kutoka ntoko ndimbuzi nyenkuno
arabura babaddi abakyala
wale somoyo manyembuto katonda ya chembuto genda wedi waminge
yabaweereza buno bukeeke obutini
singa babu mutwale bamusonseka mukamwa bwonna n'abufulumiza mu nnyindo.
Sakibwa alina guno omugo gwa Musa wayitista premium detergent.
waliwo balangali ebola yakasajja kasendi kalimba bannange esendi bannange. Welcome to yet another edition of Kasuku Live. Olunaku olwaleero tuli wano Ntinda. This is Ntinda.
Yeah.
Isn't this Chiwatule?
No, this is Ntinda Chiwatule Road.
Ntinda Chiwatule Road.
Over Minister's Village. No Kirida way, but Kaja Chisoka, so Ntinda Chiwatule in between.
Okay. Hi. Jamie.
Jamida.
Oh, it's Jamida.
Yeah.
I see. Not Jamie.
Nope.
Jamida.
There's Jamila, which means beautiful. Then there's
Jamila means beautiful.
Yes. Then there's Jamida, which means wealthy.
Jamida means wealthy.
Yep.
So you're wealthy.
Yep.
Okay. Fantastic. So tuline Jamida Namulema. Olunaku olwaleero. We've been yayogerako ko ne musajja wange Freddy. Naye Freddy akasente akaagala. Akaagala wadde naffe tukaagala. Naye ate akaagala.
Yasinga okaagala.
Naye nedda ffe tusinga okaagala.
Akasente ko kaagalibwa.
So olunaku olwaleero gwe tuli naye
And she's into the business of Air BnBs.
Yes.
Okay, bagita hospitality, leisure. But specifically, she has a restaurant, bagita Harvest.
Yeah, Harvest Restaurant and Cafe.
Opposite Ndere.
Yes.
But then she also has, she's into the Air BnB business. Air bed and breakfast.
Exactly.
Bechigwayo.
Yes.
Yeah. So kobuze kubatula n'abatuwuliriza.
Everyone.
You prefer English or Luganda?
No, whichever.
Okay, to mixing it what is it?
Ndi mwana Muganda.
Namulema babeera beddira ki?
Nte.
Cow, hane cow abasinga nga si.
I knew you're going to do that. I knew you're going to say that. No.
Most people from the cow clan, they are not from here.
Nenze ndi wawano.
Sibe bakatongole.
Katongole, yes. Ndi muzukulu wa Katongole.
Kuba ne President Museveni bamuwali akatongole. The first time they again
nenze ndi wawano. Fa abasookawo kati bana abajja oluvannyuma batali bawano.
Kati oli bakugamba nti tambula ng'Omuganda. Osobola otuuzaayo ku bajjajjaabo nga bana.
Yeah, Katongole.
Dadiwo ye?
Mulema Sulaiman.
Jali. Taata we?
Katongole Rashid.
Jali.
Agalamidde Masaka.
Masaka.
Yes.
Oliwe Masaka?
Yes.
Masaka wa?
Buddo.
Nawe ndeka. Buddu ye Masaka kituufu.
Okay, Kako.
Okay,
Kako.
But you're right.
Yeah.
Buddu is the bigger part. Masaka is just part of Buddu.
Yeah.
So, but chenade njagala specifically, Masaka wa Kako.
Yeah.
Kitegeeza gwe toyingira mu town because Kako is before the town.
Mukitegeeza?
Yes.
Kale.
Bw'oba ogenda Masaka round ogituukako? Round about.
Sijjukira bulungi batwalinga tugituukako ndudde ogenda.
Oludde ogenda is how long?
Close to 5 years. Ati jjajja yafa.
Ono gw'oyogedde?
Yalinga abeerayo.
So it's the last time you went there?
Yeah.
So you don't remember things from 5 years ago?
I remember, but I don't. Masaka wala, so sijjukira gye tutambula ne tugenda.
No, so kirabye.
Naye tugenda ku bajjajja bange omulala mujjukira ava ku Katongole. Rashid Masasi Katongole. Yes.
Then asembayo awo.
Awo yo kwesitajjukira.
So kati taata wa jjajjaawo omumanyi, jjajjaawo n'omumanya, ne taatawo naawe.
Yes.
Yeah, you're doing quite well. Kati gwe oli Muganda ddala.
Ndi mukyala Muganda.
Oli mukyala Muganda.
Abanyarwanda tebanneesibaako ndi Muganda. No, abantu bangamba nnyo nti ab'ente Banyarwanda oli weewa.
Most times.
Yes, but ndi Muganda.
Pure. Okay. So your father and mother bonna Baganda? No,
but that doesn't change the fact that my dad Muganda.
Yes. And you take after your dad?
Yes, please.
Okay. That's nice. Bana Masaka leero ndi n'omuntu wammwe. Naye agambye Masaka wala.
Masaka wala.
Is it the farthest place you've gone?
No, it's not the farthest, but it's not very interesting. Awo ng'ogenda ongeekako tewanyuma nnyo. Oluguudo terunyuma nnyo. Kale, it's a bit traumatic because omanya kakakona ako wabeerawo nnyo accident, so mbeera sagala gendayo. Just it's really traumatic. Masaka Road is, and then aba bus bavuga bubi. Okimanyi nti bavuga bubi. Kati Costa ebeera ng'egenda okugwa, being traumatizing.
Wagenderayo mu Costa?
No, sigenderayo mu Costa naye ebeera ng'egenda bwe zikuyitako ziba ng'ezigenda okugwira. Do you notice that though?
I don't, because well, I go there in my own car.
I go in my own car as well, and I have a driver. But bavuga bubi, that doesn't change the fact that abantu b'okukola oluguudo bavuga bubi gemazima. Ate ng'oluguudo lungi naye bavuga bubi.
Oli mu Namasaka?
Nimbe wama?
Obulumi buviira ddala ku ggumba.
No, but the bit about Namasaka tuli bakozi ba ssente.
Yeah, that's it.
Tuli bakozi ba ssente.
That's it. So when you told me you have how many Airbnbs?
Right now I have 48 Airbnbs.
As in 48?
Yes, please.
As in for real, or you're kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
You have 48 Airbnbs?
Yes.
That is in Kampala or across the country?
In Kampala mostly, yes. In Kampala mostly.
Okay.
Across the country, I would have in Gayaza Road, Ninao. But yeah, I plan to now get to Kenya and Tanzania.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
I was reading. There's a guy in the UK. Actually, they are holiday inns, and then there's Premier Inns. I was reading about the guy of Premier Inn. Actually, the whole story of the guys of the Airbnbs. I read about them, and for them they were about providing just a place for muntu wosula.
Yeah.
No funa breakfast kumacha no genda. Then it became like a real business for them because somehow people realized you can go and get a very nice kuba abasookera ddala actually baateekayo na nnyumba zaabwe ate bo ne bavaamu ne bagenda ate bo ne bafuna nabo we babasuza.
Nange went when natandika. Nange went when natandika because when I used to travel, you know when you go to Abu Dhabi and Dubai and Saudi Arabia, right? Wabeda abantu when you're getting into the hotel, ababeda wabakulambuza the sites of the Kevin Harts, the Steve Harveys, ngabaguze akagundi kalamba. Wabeda
the marina, building.
The entire building, the marina. So ngabandambuza ngabanda ya Steve Harvey no Kevin Hart nenga boyingira munda waliwo a fully furnished establishment ngo also renting aka webatu. So I looked at that and I thought ayo idea so jireta nini waka. And they are so beautiful. As you can see my Airbnb zao kana kuzabantu wala kwa steka musente. Boyingira mu kifobero yagala feeling like somewhere where you personally would love to stay. And me as someone who is traveled, bwendabe chintu njagala nchirete waka. Exactly, copy and paste. That's why most of my furniture beda njagala mbi importing and birete nganzenze kanze nchirina chiri unique. Bogenda mu other Airbnb spaces togenda chiraba. So how I started is omuntu yangamba Jamie have a beautiful space because I love beautiful spaces. When nalinga nsuli wangi yangamba I have a beautiful space. I plan on coming for 5 months and nangamba. And I won't mention prices. It was quite a lot that I would get another small.
No, give us prices. Because you know why I want this conversation to be 360. I want omuntu arieri ategere because one of the issues we have, people have not yet really understood the concept of Airbnb. You know, from this level.
Okay.
Yeah, so many people are doing these things, but abantu balowooza Airbnb eringa lodge.
Exactly. Yes.
So we want you to break it down for us exactly. With conversation yo njagala okituwe in detail. Tugenda ova wano ng'omuntu akitegedde appreciating. So you had your space.
Yeah, I had my space in Nigeria, Columbia Road. It was 2 bedrooms. Someone tells me I'm giving you $7,500.
Yes.
But then
for how many days?
That was approximately 3.5 to 4 months.
700?
7,000.
7,500.
Yes.
That's almost $10,000.
Yes.
For how many days? You said again?
3.5 to 4 months.
Okay.
Inclusive of breakfast. Because remember, we shall get to that, but that's one of the reasons I also have my restaurant. Because I'm a bagala breakfast. So nengamba with this 7,000, so I want to walala, then take all the basics. So
you had done your own home?
Yes, my own home. Yatandika na nonyeza ekifo ekiri mu range. So nenonya towards Kololo because towards Kololo it's way higher than that. And Naguru. So nemagamba, what do you think about my place? Nagamba, I love your place, but it's your place. And me as a businesswoman nengamba, this place was innocent and so funa mu ekifo ekirala. Nenteka mu the basic furniture. The way I do business is such that sente zona sizimalayo wenzifuna lumu nenfunawo n'ekirala nenkidipostinga wenda ennyumba ngidipostinga ko nsobola okwagala the entire apartment ngeno kuliko unit 12 zonna nzitwala. So nemugamba, you know what, it's fine. Nenva mu nyumba nenjimulekera nagirentinga, so I went and got another place with that money. So that is how I started Airbnb. Now I need breakfast. Kubanga when nalinga njagala onfunire nali njagala waberewo gym, waberewo spa, waberewo ne breakfast. Now for now I can give you breakfast, but I cannot guarantee for a gym and a spa because that is why it's a bit challenging when you don't own the place, because if it's your own if it's your own building,
yes.
Take our take our gym, sauna and spa. But that is beside the point, because a lot of customers don't even mind for a gym and a spa. They would settle for a beautiful space that you can offer breakfast, which is an additional that I offer to my clients. Yes. Bonto when natandika.
So then this guy pays you $7,500. So after 3 months.
So now when he paid me, nendaba nti muno nsobola okufuna mu sente. And as a businesswoman, sente bwe nzifuna sizikwata zonna mbu ngenda ziteeka mu nyumba yange ndemu erabike as fancy, because I had that idea of Airbnb. I just didn't know what to start with, where to start, or what to do. So right? So by
current rate today, $7,500, if we are to go by 3,650, is 27,375,000. So ideally now some cold places go for 1.5 to M per month.
Per month, yes. Exactly.
So that means you already funye another apartment. Just sort of covering up for 4 months.
Another 3 apartments.
Wow. So you got another 3 apartments?
Yes, please.
From that money?
Yes, please.
No furnishing?
Yes, please. Kakati, it's not like the money was enough to furnish and to get the apartments, but nzo mutwe gwange gukola in such a way that bwe nfuna apartment, sirowooza nti banaye furnishing azigenda kujjawa. I know a lot. And from the people who have been Bembadenga Nsomako, you don't have to be so ready to start the business or so ready to buy the furniture, because that will never happen. Ochitegera naddala nga tolina muntu nti akuteekamu oba tolina nti oba muzadde wagenda kuteekamu, because everything I've done from scratch has been my money and my effort.
Tolina mu guy.
Nedda mukwano.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I got the apartment, zaali 3. Naye nga sente zennina, because furnishing wange omulaba wa bbeeyi.
So from the start you were furnishing like this?
No, I wasn't furnishing this beautifully. Chigenza cheyongeramu. Yeah. But it was still expensive. Furniture enako ezentebe nalinga nzigulanga kamu 10. 1.1, yes. Then nengula TV kati ntekamu 65 inch, 75 inch 2 bedroom nalinga ntekamu 45. Yes, ngangenda I saw like ngatambula nenonya abantu. The good thing I had a following. Nganyizo gamba muntu nti tukole fembi ompaye entebe nga omanyi bino ebintu oba olina okozesa obwongo n'oyiiya. Mpaye entebe ate nga abantu bajjanga banjagala nga ate banjagaliza ate nga nabo baagala okula. So nga bayinza okuŋŋamba ngenda kuwayo entebe nkuwe n'ebitanda rooms 4 ompeeko rooms 2 and then tutandika okwebala nga ennyumba we zikola. So that's an arrangement. You sit down with someone n'omunnyonnyola.
So it's not like it's not because now the challenge most people have, including me, I've worked with people, but now I prefer doing something on my own. Yeah. Because sometimes it gets tricky. But initially here you began with partnering with people.
Yes. Because I think my mindset is quite different, that I do not think of starting something small. Like Kasuku nze nyinza okujja ne ngamba landlord apartments zo zonna ngenda zitwala 18 nga mu mazima ddala ninawo ya nyumba egyo emu. Naye balandlord bamanyi, abalandlords abasinga mu mayumba bamanyi, property owners bamanyi, batandika okuzima ne bankubira. So naga ajami agenda zitwala. That confidence that people have in me, I have it in myself as well. And it's because I appear with that kind of confidence nti omuntu agenda zitereka nabala ne banajja nga nze ndipostinze kajagamba jami agenda zitwala. Yes. So that kind of confidence is such that abantu banesiga okumpa apartments zabo. So nitandika nensasulako 5. Naye the bit about it is ono omuntu agenda manya agenda kubanja nzoomu. Rent yena ina agenda kumujja kunzoomu. So that is how I
so landlords actually prefer that.
They do.
Okusinga okwegoba ne Kasuku ate Mutyaba ate Joel.
And being that nze mbeera mu business abeera amanyi nti nange nti okufiira okungoba oba okukola kino ekizimbe ngenda kirabirira. Okitegeera. So nakiwanze nampa obudde nensasula eyandibadde ate kati mbeera njagala sasula mwaka. Kubanga kiba tekigenda kunsumbuwa. So that buli zivaamu ziba zidda wange. Which is Kasuku not as smooth as I'm talking about it. Ngenda sasula mwaka zino nzirina. Mbasi siina na idea.
Zigenda kuva.
Naye mbeera nina okukkiriza. Like the faith and the belief I have in me is non-shaken. You can't tell me nothing. Kasuku nze, me I started even with my own apartment. Nali simanyi nti so njifuna later on ojiwangaza. Even the countries I've traveled, everything I've been doing has been my faith and my belief. So tosobola kujja n'oŋŋamba nti kino tekisobola beerawo. Tosobola kunkakasa. Yeah, so that is how I start. Kati omuntu nakwesiga nakuwa apartment so nakuwa mobudde okusasula kubanga abeera amanyi nti rent walituuka oli musasulanga mu budde as opposed to Kasuku mpa ssente mutyaba mpa ezange ebiki nze mbeera ngezaako sasula mu budde omuntu onneesigane mu kizimbe kye ekirala nteekewo. That gives the landlords also a chance to tell me, Jamie, muno oyagala mu bathtub muno tuteekemu ki ozitwale zonna. You understand? Which gives me an understanding of nange we natandika okukola ekyange because I'm working on it. This is how I'll approach it. I've worked with very, very successful people and the kind of belief they have. Abantu abo bayisa mu ngeri y'enjawulo okitegeera. It's on the belief of bamba for example nina spasio basisobola kwesembeza Range Rover so ajesembereza bannange. I don't want to push so much. My mind is like that. Nze ngenda ne challenging n'ebintu omuntu byasobola okuntuukira nagamba Bajami, will you manage? And simba saagala muntu alina eyo mindset kubeera kumpi nange nti kino kinaasoboka.
The pull down mindset.
I don't like it. Sibe bantu bennesembeza, sibe bantu bentunuulira, sikyagala na kirowoozaako. Nze ngenda with something that will akijja okundeetera okutya, okunchallenging, so that my brain wires in such a way, because when we're brought up, even my dad is like that. They used to instigate this fear into us of kola chosobola. You know that thing of
don't push yourself so much.
No. Because Kasuku, me, I know what I want, and what I want is success. I want to be Kati. What I want to show you is this generation of new young girls. We work, we're independent. That not to say that we don't need men. We love men, but the premium reason for us having a man in your life wouldn't be nti omusajja agenda kunkolera buli kimu kubanga nawe, because I think Kasuku one day agadenyo, and I saw in one of your interviews okuwa omuntu nga naye alina kyalinawo.
Yeah.
No muntu akuwa abatakunyoma abatakuwa, you know.
Of course, even some of the biggest disrespect women get today is from the fact that they don't have. And you know, when you're entirely depending on someone, yeah, so when someone has their own money, it's a whole different story. Yes.
Yeah.
You can share, you can help here and there, but you can't say you're entirely depending on someone,
which is a very risky thing.
It is.
Entirely depend on someone. Yeah. It's like you have your own options. You have the right to stay in or move out anytime you want, and it's very easy. And I say this to a lot of young girls, and I encourage them to. Omuntu ajja kwagala nnyo akusemu n'ekitiibwa kye wandirowoozeza nti kyalina okussaamu in your mind ng'olina kyeweeteereddewo, ng'olina ky'olina you as a young girl. It doesn't matter what, but olina okubanga ebintu ebimu osobola obyetuusaako. Tosobola na kusaba kintu ky'otasobola kwetuusaako. So such factors ze zansindika okubeera nga nkola nnyo. Yeah, Kasuku olaba abasajja, men are audacious. Omusajja wabeera agamba nti nze ngenda I'm going to approach this girl or get this building or get this deal done. Abeera bwatyo. They have the grit. Katifa, we as women, we are emotional and we think about it and we think through it and
you're like, this world of men, I have to kick this wall, kick this. Yes, sometimes it's smoother. Yeah. By the way, for you people than us.
Exactly, because people empathize with us a lot.
Exactly.
Most of the landlords are like me. People be like, which is so rare. So they be you know, your bargaining power is high, and you don't know the power that you have unless you put yourself out there. So I say that to say abawala tuyino kola. Tuyino kola, like it's a must, it's a non-negotiable. Like tochirowooza nako gendo okole.
Go and work.
Yes, and chisigalemu. No chiba kirayikanga waliwo bitakola kati waliwo eyo period twali na Ebola. I had bookings because I put on every platform. I had bookings on booking.com. Kasuku, I got bookings for years. Nefuna sente nga zigenda. That's how I get to take the entire building, and that is how I announced that this is Jamie Homes building. Kubanga chiba change.
Oh, you call your business Jamie Homes?
Yes, Jamie Homes. Yeah.
Wow. So you are on booking.com and which other platform?
AIR BnB. Yeah, that is it for now.
That is it for now.
Yes, please.
48 of them.
Yes.
So when someone is looking for you, they have to look for Jamie Homes.
Jamie Homes, yes.
The moment they see Jamie Homes, then they can see the different available. So people book a year ahead.
They do. People are booking 2027 right now, February. For you? Yes. And that also is because of the services that I offer. Uganda service provider.
Yeah. Before. I actually have the same. You know, when you travel outside, actually the first reality check I got in my life, I was in South Africa. There is those things they are called over J&D or some. Those restaurants in black. The words are in black. So I went to one of those restaurants with my guys. In a minute, this chick came. Yeah. So what do you want to eat? Yeah. So we are asking them, what do you think I should eat? In Uganda, most people don't know. The question of what do you think we should eat is to tell us what. This is our special. You know, so these people ask you, do you have allergies? Do you react to this? And you're like, no. Okay, we have a special today is this, but it's not so good. People don't really like it, but I think you should try out this. Maybe try. You understand? And you just feel like, even before ordering, you feel like your money's worth. Yeah. So then they tell you in 15 minutes, the order is going to be here. By 15 minutes, the order has come. You know? Yeah. Or they tell you 20 and you're like, 20 is a lot of time. What can you do in like 10 minutes? That's what I have.
They make you feel special.
You understand? Yeah. So after eating the food, they're asking you, did you like the food? Like the food? Yeah, I like the food. Any problem? No, okay, maybe the salt was too much. We shall do better next time. Then they are there with the bill and, you know, and you just feel like sent is to take.
Because that is what service provision is about. Service provision is about how you evoke the emotions of the client. Because fete tugaba bintu ntino ngenda kuwemezo jiraba either nunji njitute obachi so booking apartments nga nunji ngendo ngeri clean ngendo nenge ngeri jenjogera nawo ngogamba rather stay in an apartment nengo omuntu asima
omukazi ayomba
omukazi ayomba omukazi ngo ama apartments omukazi bazembu biba clean abakola bati nayenze mbera ne training and I have these people to train us all the way and let me not mention
genda maso mukwano
I have people to train my team. Every Sundays we have trainings. Abana baba training all the way from omuntu ayingide. And this is where I would appreciate to just have my own establishment, right? Omuntu ayingide akusanzo longo. Samutuza wansi. Mugambe, I'm sorry for the delays. I'm working on this. Could you please get settled in? Wi-Fi you can still have the list of the guidelines. This is how you check in, the checkout time. There's even the customer care assistance number, how you can reach us, how you use the gas cooker, the cleaner when they'll come, when gas to maneuver the apartment, then we follow up even on phone. Have you checked in okay? Is everything all right? Would you want some help? And then even breakfast, where is a menu? So I want to put it such that you can literally scan. You understand? Nenga, you can scan and access everything, including the restaurants and other Airbnbs and other facilities for tourism. Bobo oli wanene ntinda oyagala ogenda kongena mugongo abantu baganya ogende na mugongera yo na mugongo nawo Airbnbs nyingi Uganda matters mbera zijuza
bagenda nyo ku shrine yawo.
Yes they do bagenda wonyi bagenda wonyi
futugenda yo lumu ngofad
antifa abanegana tetusima bintu byaffe naye omuntu abeera kubuuza abeera ayagala tour guide abeera ayagala omuntu anamutambuza abeera ayagala namugongo. Didn't you see the other artist where yajja waneno yagenda namugongo n'akabira naye gwosa ogenda namugongo n'okaba okitegeera. So abantu babeera basema that you took the initiative okubaterawo ebintu ng'ebyo era kungenda kafuula akatabo okubaterawo ebintu ng'ebyo to follow up.
Oh, so when someone is here you obaterawo
guidelines.
These are the guidelines.
No, those are just for the house.
For the house. But you have like a QR code. Yeah. Where people can scan in case you want this, that.
In case you want to tour around, in case you want a guide. I work with a few Uber people. Like, kubanga. Obugagga si just sente na chibagagga bantu. It's social capital. Including the gateman. Ayinza osala wonti nze sijja muggulira waliwo nagendeeyo okulaba apartments z'omuntu omu. Gateman naga sigenda nali ku simu nga nyingira naga tagenda kunzugulira okufuluma kuba nade nyingira samubuuzizaako. Sometimes you look at people's mindsets and you wonder and you be like wow ni masaba wanda yenga ndi ku simu naga sigenda kuyingira kufuluma nyumba kubanga waddo yingira tewambuuzizaako. But anyway, I'm saying nze wemba nyingira ne gateman wange Airbnb zonna zenina fuba okulaba nti amanyi fuba okulaba nti alidde n'atalidde asobola okunkubira nangamba Jami siridde kubanga nina restaurant fuba okulaba nti alina kayinawo akamusikiriza nti bakulatu baba webali ate Getman abeera amanyi buli Getman yawo so baza obayisaamu amaaso ng'obalaba but okwebakako n'okukuma enju kuli ku bo asobola osalawo nti ono agenda yita wayingire ajjamu kyajjamu bakole kyakola ngaali awo ng'asirise. So I look at those details nenga nti Getman eno ngenda mufaako ng'omuntu kubanga naye muntu ne mubuuza olidde wanywedde kachai. Even these people tip them. N'ebintu ebiri mu nnyumba abeera asobola because sakubanga jjukira some of these properties are not mine. Nti no omuntu anambuza banaye gaasi ekiro awedde mu kiro nnyo Getman ajja kuwulira he's enthusiastic to help me cause nange mbeera mukola ki mubeererawo wensobodde. So obuntu ng'obwo obuntu bwabusa amaaso ababoda awo bakumanyi in that nowaba avuga omuntu naganze njagala kwebakamu amga waliwo apartments za Jami when omuntu awulira Jami asobola n'okurecommending omuntu omulala kubanga engeri gye muyisaamu ebintu ng'ebyo oyinza obbibuusa amaaso naye buli muntu gw'onyumya naye ekintu ky'onyumiza naye n'engeri gy'omuyisizaamu kyekintu ky'ateerabira okusinga ne waasuze.
Now let us look at the setup. An ideal Airbnb yandibadde faanana etya? Ideal.
Kati ng'ovudde ku bino ebintu by'ebbeeyi ntiteekamu ensofa z'ebbeeyi oba TV y'ebbeeyi. An ideal Airbnb I think erina okubeeramu ebintu nga guidelines kubanga abantu abamu ng'abazungu tebamanyi kosa nga kuuka zaffe esi ezo heater tamanyi nti bw'ogiteekako olina okugirindamu obuntu ng'obwo guidelines. Cleanliness is a must. Okitegeera ekifo kino kubanga tekiwunya buli omu ajja ne essentially different buli omu ajja n'akolamu ekintu ki different. Bedding zirina okubeera white linen Egyptian cotton white linen Egyptian.
Wow.
Okitegeera yes bedding zirina okubanga za white instead of putting like duvet because duvet is okuzibuwalira okulongoosa osobola okukozesa ka quilt ne quilt cover or duvet cover nobeera nga cover obeera osobola ojooza. Things like fabric feel omuntu nga bw'awulira olanga obeera nga kusebenna n'owulira nti neebase mu buliri
essuuka ng'oziwulira ndala
nti suuka that kind of cotton and then neweebase ng'owulira the fabric is fresh. That freshness you feel omuntu akwesige n'omubiri gwe kubanga abantu abamu tebabakanga bambadde so omuntu akwesize n'omubiri yes fayo okulaba nti omuntu omuteddemu akasenyi omuntu azze ekiro ssaawa mmeka temulimu ne refreshments mu fridge fayo okulaba nga omuntu omuteddemu ekyokunywa yes
oteekamu ebyokunywa
yes
oh wow
yes and abantu ba long stem bateeramu wines but some people be like I don't take wines I'm like it's okay I'm sorry. Omuntu oyina okubanga yo courteous kasuku abantu basiima engeri gy'oyogera nabo omuntu avana ku by'okubookinga natandika okubulira story omuwala yandese wano can you imagine nankola bwati nodda ku ekyo naye ng'olina baclient abalala bakwateringa naye they feel like they want to talk to you because you're listening nakubulira ebintu byayiseemu okujja the flight delay the luggage the this you know someone there
ng'anyumiza gwe
olwo oli ku ssimu.
Oh wow.
Yes, and they're taking all that time, but the fact that ono omuntu akuwagidde oli okusimu. Yes, ayinza okuba bookings ennalina kuluma, but you just don't know when they'll book 3 months.
Yeah.
N'akwesiga n'agamba people speak and they come and they're speaking French tomanyi na byayogera nodda ku chat GPT n'owandiika neewuliriza neekutranslatingira neewandiika wano wansi oluzungu neemuddiza mu luzungu oyina okubeera nga you're very agile and very fast. Okitegeera client agala kubanga akubuuza mu Lufalansa anyige mu kodi tomanyi Lufalansa tole I don't know French let me call someone. Do you understand? You have to be very creative and very agile and so should be your team. You have to have a team that is aligned with your goals. Your goal is customer satisfaction, right? Customer satisfaction and retention. Oyina okubanga ne team eri kwekyo oyinza ofuna abaana kati oyinza ofuna omwana for example nga ye alowooza birala I don't want to give a lot of example nga ekiruubirirwa kye like some of my competitors send people to my Airbnbs or themselves bajja ku Airbnbs zange jukira me take the initiative to train my team najja na promising omwana it happens with the restaurant as well najja nasuubiza omwana ekintu n'amutwala But that ekyo tekinyiiza nze tekinzija wanako cause nze mba trainings as a leader to go and succeed from whichever field you get engaged in. Kiri nti nkutaddemu eyo value nti n'omuntu omulala agenda kulaba akulonde. Yes, kitegeeza naye akiraba. So someone can vow for Jamie Holmes will always be like that. Oyina okubeera n'ekyo ekintu nti at least wenaabeeranga ewa Kasuku amasuuka ne kubanga omanyi naawe esama ya AIR amasuuka ne towels gajja kubeera okuddamu n'obwangu bwonziramu nti nkugambye wifi yeweddeko ejja kubeera kati waliwo ebyo ebintu that people can swear by you nti ewa Kasuku kino ne kino kijja kubeera bwe kiti. Do you have those core values mu AIR BnB zo tugulawo buguzi nyumba noganziguddewo ennyumba
neteekawo I want us to talk quality. For example, wano wetuli I'm seeing you put do you redo these the ceilings mchaba so tukwatirako just katini nnyo when you look at that ceiling it's a gypsum, right? Yeah. This is layout interiors.
Yeah, this is layout, yes.
Layout interiors.
Yes.
But isn't it so expensive? Like when you look at the wall, so kwate ekisenge ekyo okirabaawo. Most people want to catch idea, they would want to put art pieces, you know, olita yagala kwata ku kisenge. Ayagala nga bwe bakizimba bakirekeko because well it is expensive.
Yeah.
We look at this table. This is a lot of money.
That's a lot, yeah.
Kojiraba? This is almost 2M just lying here. You get it? Return on investment ebeera ki? Like because now the biggest challenge most of us have is me inclusive nakugambye golo ninayo AIR BnB yangeemu naye natumye entebe nga sizirabye naziraba ne bazireeta zikyali awo zansobera oba okitegeera but waliwo wobeera oyagala okulowooza okuteekamu ssente to do all of this nina gayi namusangawo ku US Mall ng'ayinawo AIR BnB ng'agitunda naye kati ne mugamba mwana bino ebintu byonna bye wakola wano gayi naŋŋamba Kasuku wano nateekawo miliyoni zange nga 3 Nemugamba naye kati miliyoni 3 buli ajja giri emitwalo nga 15. How many months do you have to
get return on investment?
Yes.
Nkiraba. Kakati olaba Kasuku ekisooka kyenyinza okugamba nti totya ku investinga mu property abantu e Uganda balina ssente. Abantu abasiima ekifo babeera basiima osobola n'omugamba nti nkoze ekyemitwalo 10 naganze sisula mu bifo bya mitwalo 15 nzomanyi so bw'oba weeranga as aggressive as you see me wabeera wa muntu nga yalina standard gy'ayagala nga they'll pay the worth for it.
So there are Ugandans who really spend money.
Yes, my dear. Osobola n'okwongeramu mu ssente z'otera okugamba n'agamba tewali buzibu eri ku standard eri eyange eya bulijjo nti ye n'agamba kyekyo n'ayingira. Kasuku abantu balina ssente nga balaba spending amabbaala abantu baagala okwebaka n'okusula obulungi entebe ogiwulira weefiri okiwulira ye omuntu abeera ali very very specific and very ngayagala waliwo details zayagala nti nze njagala ekifo kyange nga kirimu kino ne kino kati olaba kati eyo TV unit tetwakoze boards all the way waggulu twakoze wawo just ka texture ku kisenge then ka rattan kati tetejjukira Kasuku nze ndi interior designer kati omuntu wajja eno na getting inspired nagala n'entebe gye njagala mba nsobola ogimutwalire wuwe so I have to create a picture so that Kasuku bw'abazze na bookinga nange aba asobola okugamba nti Jamida gwenjagala designing ekifo kyange so si designing just for the sake of designing anti ne influencer abayagala asobola okukolera waneno podcast asobola okukolera muneno TikTok Kasuku asobola okukola nti enemeza ya bbiri entebe ya 3 oba 4 TV ya bubiri kino nefuna omuntu wa myezi egyo mukaaga buli mwezi balamwa
million.
Yes
nezidda
awo mbazi y'entebe mbazi ya sitting room kubanga nze ebintu byange nkola nyiza okukola ennyumba nga ya million nga 45 nobalabalamu onolowooza nti tezidda naye I can do the math for you nolaba nti ezo ssente zisobola okudda mu myezi nga 6.
Wow.
Yes. And that is not because nchuzinze ebintu nze sichuzinga bintu biri cheap Kasuku. That's where segmentation is very important. My customer segment by appreciating the work that I put into my AIR BnBs bazisiima bakuwa the worth for it abantu abasasula ssente ezawaggulu babeera balina a kind of taste and touch that they want. They're not price sensitive, but they're sensitive with the quality of what they're getting. Tatunulira bay, atunulira service jobero muwadde. Abera in ayagala beddings. Era bakasoma bange banjigiriza ebintu bingi. Bebaja ne bakugamba bonne bakane no eri. Ne beddings bazija waneno. Ndowooza ogezeekaawo. And even the way they critique you is coming from a place of love. Abantu abalina sente bayisa mu ngeri yanjawulo mukwano. Yes.
Talekana. Sategedde masuuka gano. Akuwadde ekikumi kye kya $1.
Ngenda ku TikTok onkuteekeyo gwe. No. Akwadde ekikumi. Talina sente. Zana. For thick nayizo saga akweranya abantu batalina sente. Saagala. Bayina engeri gye boogera, bayina engeri gye batesa. They are so entitled. Internet. Omuntu alina sente agamba, I think you should try this. And even oh my God, even omuntu akwana nga ina sente alina engeri gy'ayogera. Tabeera na mululu, tabeera na kamino, tabeera na akwana. Yeah. that is a bit off, but yeah, that is just about people alina sente.
So katwogereka, people who have money. Teba like how do they talk? How do they be? Ngakwana. Okay, not you in particular, but I'm just saying ngakwana omuwala.
For example, bwaba akwaniriza in particular. I use a booking like this room 3 months natagenda jisulam. Naganje bookings nkweza centers are booking for 3 months. That is 6 times 3. Namana kugamba zikolo zijeyo. Namanaga, now that I've said that, can we have dinner at Serena? What you watandika? Like, why wouldn't you go Serena to have dinner?
After he has done that.
Yes, after he has done that.
Akulaze potential y'obusobozi. Notegera nti ono gwengenda okwogera naye.
Kubanga Kasuku kati omwana nganze ogenda kungamba ki ekigenda okunchamula ennyo. Kubanga n'ekyo nakyo tekinchamula. I have appreciated that is effort, that is time you've taken, but ogenda kungamba ki ekigenda okunchamula ennyo.
Aninze.
No, ngamba
Moza
katugeze gwe ogenda kungamba ngaki?
No, me I can put a smile on your face.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you say so.
So it's something they ask you, but what do you like about that guy? He makes me happy. Zentunda happiness. Ochirabe kyenkunyonyola.
What does kutunda happiness look like?
Like chituliko.
Otunda happiness.
Tunda sanyu.
Words of affirmation.
That's words of affirmation. When they ask you, what do you like about that guy? He makes me happy.
No, I make myself happy. Happiness is chantonde wamuze.
You make yourself happy?
Yes, I do.
Kati ya umampedde.
Obowedde.
So okay, so for you, the thing is, you need someone who is going to first show you they are able.
Yes.
Kubanga
Kasuku wenna kugamba bwenafuna omusajja nga he's on above of me. Sina kyemuyigiza. Kale, for example, nimufuna nemugamba ekizimbe nimutwala Kiramba. Ekizimbe nimutwala Kiramba betaganga 130 million. Yes. But tazuulirangako. Let's start with tazuulirangako. Zinavaayo sagala muntu kale n'oba tozimpadde lwaki ombuuza zinavaayo lwaki okiteeka mu mutwe gwange naye kati woziteeka and those are so loud. They're so loud abantu balina sente bawogana kati zinavaayo banaye zigenda vaayo batya banaye bona oziteekamu ate bwoziteekamu natandika okuleetawo obuntu that are not in alignment with what I do byesitategeera naye kati baby kankubulire onoziteekamu ziyinza obutavaayo. They always have that mindset because they tosobola kuga ku kintu kyotamanyi. Do you understand? Which is different with someone alina sente. Akugamba bennawo 8 80.
Ziri endala zinoonyi.
Yeah. Asobola butagamba zinavaayo asobola kugamba let me see let's do the math. Notula no calculate nagamba waneno ndowooza zino tables but tuzija China as opposed to Dubai zigenda kuleta this and this is what the taxes will be like. No kuyora engenda kuyambako Kasuku kati mbunanyumya emboozi n'omutata inagenda kunziramu ki kati nze mutegeeza buli kimu nze mutegeeza buli kimu. It's so draining because n'abantu benkosamba training nange kenyini nze na trainer. You see, I'm the one doing my marketing, I'm the one who is doing my social media, I'm the CEO, I'm the one who is moving around right now with you to show you what I've done. I've been able to impress someone like you to come here. kwegamba nze nkyekolera Kasuku nange njagala omuntu to point to me because I've done that most of my time. Yeah. The mindset of rich people is different.
How are you, Jamida?
I'm okay.
No, but what you're saying is right. And I think for me, this is exactly what I've always been telling people. It's just that, okay, nezubeda nade mugamba juzi twade tuogeranga munyonyola about how this what we call slay queens, how they treat men and what nga ngamateka tisiba mukene ne mgazubeda. I think there's a level where we are talking at.
Yeah.
So I think most times abantu tebamfuna bulungi because yes, waliwo ayagala Kasuku naye Kasuku ateta yogera nawe. So this is exactly what I talk about every day. Like it's easier for me to deal with a lady who is talking 100 million and I'm saying currency now 30 million.
Yeah.
Can we begin, you know? And she's not about this, I need to do my nails, Sina, airtime. Like, these are things you're supposed
like,
to have.
Why can't you do your own nails?
Or take it a chenkunyola.
Yeah.
So these are things I always tell people, and they tell me, Kasuku, where yogeza, where aga. But because they are girls who are really doing stuff for themselves. You know, they are trying to grow. And the only time they just need to make sure after all they are doing, someone is pouring into them. You understand? And not just someone who is coming to take then. So, ndio sene tufune mbozi, you know, because I think now people have a clear picture. But of course, they are going to say, how do you talk about 100 million? It was fun and you know how they always talk that stuff. But this is now exactly the Chamber Gamba.
But Kasuku, you also talked about value addition, which you do in services, which is such that Kasuku, as much as Omusajan Singako, Bobo yogera nange ngontute ku date, and there is not much value I can add to you. Let's say, for instance, if I'm 100 million, which I think fanana way more. Na yet netula nawe, no tandiko okungamba, patituvude more, you know, the usual lay jazz of how are you, I'm good and all that. Kati netutandika okwogera nga longevity ng'omuntu agenda obeera mu bulamu bwo ng'omuntu ali kuza abaana bo oba omuntu sustainability omuntu gwe tugenda obeera ffenna n'onyumiza ku business yo, and I have no idea I'm blink n'onyumiza ku ngeri gye tutugenda okwekulaakulanya okukuza abaana baffe. God forbid you're not in the picture. I have no idea. Buli choleta sina chenyongerezaako, sina chen complementing, sina chen supplementing, sina chen manyi but chendeta on the table we bulungi bangaboka. It does not make sense. But just imagine a full package that looks like me with all these brains. Do you understand? And everything that I have to offer. So that is why you start as a girl to negotiate your price and your worth and your value. You don't even, doesn't have to be what you show physically, but omuntu aba alaba nti ono muwala wentula naye newe mba muzaddemu omwana, and that is how you attract men of a certain class. Newe mba muzaddemu omwana, newe mbeera nkoze kino naye ayina kyayongerako. Oyinza okuba tokiraba kati naye men a very long side bw'abeera ayagala kukuuma mu bulamu bwe ng'ovudde mu bino ebya and you could correct me if I'm wrong, ng'ovudde mu bino ebya flings abeera ayina kyakulabamu ng'olina kyogenda omwongerako long term nga tannakuyingiza mu bulamu bwe in such a way. Right?
That is right. Because okay, the thing is sometimes why I say some of these things, at a certain age you get to a certain age where now it's not about because you know after you've been vibing and sexing for like what, you're now, let me say 35, you're somewhere, you know, life is not like really the same as maybe you understand, like way behind and all that stuff. So you start looking at people, you think now I need to have a conversation with a woman who is looking at certain things in a certain way. You understand, Not a woman who I'm going to meet and is going to be telling me about Manu. And yes, we love to talk about Manu, but like you said the other time, it sees as being about the smiles, making you happy. Because at some point in relationships that eventually lead to marriages, or even in marriages, the love fades.
Absolutely.
But there has to be something, and I always tell people, why not kubeerawo ekikusigazaawo awo okitegedde nti abakazi bangi bali mu maka because they can run this home. That is one. They can be in charge. Do you know that there are men who just want a woman who is in charge, who is going to hold things by the horn? A woman again omugamba nti please leero tojja kugenda. Abavubuka abo sooka obawummulemu. But osobola obeera ne mukyala wo nga takugamba nga konti leero togenda out. Ekyo ekintu kireke. Naye the only time you hear from her she's complaining, ogwo omwenge gwe munywa, nogenda n'onywa million 2. You know how hurtful that is? Like you're seated down with someone and she can allow you to go and drink 2 million shillings and she doesn't say a word. The only time you hear from her is complaining.
Yeah.
So sometimes I have friends of mine, you're seated with her somewhere and she's saying, no, I don't think you should drink that wine. That wine is a bit expensive. We have things to do. And you're like, yeah, but the wine is 400,000 and the guy has the money. And the chick is telling you, no, we can't do that. So kati fene tunyiga. Naye ate omusajja ono ye nagamba ekyo kye mwagalako kubanga singa tekibadde kitugenda kuzinywa ecupa ezi. That is going to end up with 1.2.
Someone who can check you.
But then 1.2 tusobola okugulamu something. Ate kigenda oyamba ku business yaffe yo. You understand stuff like that. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's ideal, but most of our people never get to know those things because maybe the settings they are living around, the levels at which they are. So sometimes when you say these things, they'll never understand these conversations because they are kind of above them. Era ojjalaba mu commenting alo agamba mukazi yo nga yeeyogeza. Ebyo biki byatandise ekitegeera. Yeah, but sometimes you just leave it at that.
But Kasuku, ebintu byetwagala okukola n'okweyigiriza ffe tulina obyekolera n'obyeyigiriza. Like I grew up in a very conservative Muslim household. Yeah, where my mom yali takola. My late mom God rest her soul. Yali akola, yali mukozi nga nsinga nako. But then when she passed on, when I was 4, abamama banga abazeeko, because my dad is a Hajj. Baba denga tebakola. Nakulambala banga batule waka. Kasuku, I refuse that from the point go. I think I have my mom's mindset. Nenganza sigenda tula waka. Sigenda tula waka n'omusajja ne wanangamba nti ngenda kuwa sente eziri worth go okutula waka ndi tula ne munnyonnyola. If he's my man, he will understand. Do you get that? Because botula ansi n'onnyonnyola omuntu nti mwami we nabeera nga toliiwo, God forbid. Oba we nabeera nga nina okwongerako ng'ebintu biganye CFA, all that. Life is very unpredictable. Give me that chance to be nti newonoba toliiwo so okuddukanya business yaffe. That this empire that we've built together and we grow together. So my mind is about working. I love to work. So not because kyenkuliddemu naye nakyeteekamu. Bw'oba olina ekintu kyeweeteekamu ng'okikkiriza n'okiyimirirako and you have the great. Tewali muntu asobola kugamba nti no lekeraawo oba biki or making an excuse nti nze environment gye ndimu giveemu. Abantu b'ensurroundings baveeko. Create a new environment. Challenge your brain to know that because the brain, once it sees something new, like me when I was getting my first apartment, I had a lot of fear. The kind of tenacity that I have right now, I did not have it ngatandika business. Enaku zino ekintu nkigwamu nange ne kintiisa naye ne ngamba obwongo bwange kye kino bulijjo tetukola nga bwe twamalako kiri ne kino tugenda kimalako. And I get my brain comfortable in being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I'm so comfortable in being uncomfortable that my brain is now used nti siina kutuulawo nina okuba nga nkola. Okitegeera nina okuba nga neeyongerako.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that is how your mind should be. Like environment creating genda jota. Like me, I have social anxiety. I think you barely see me maybe before byabantu. Naye abangamba nti wali abagenda aba AIR BnB oba some people have reached out to me. I think we're having over what leagues are we having in Africa? Over in Rwanda, I don't know.
AFCON is coming.
Yes, so they've reached out to me, and if a gathering is such that mulimu abantu abagenda okunyongerako in such a way, because I don't do clubs. I don't like it. I don't do clubs.
You don't go out?
I go out. I do fine dining. That's all I do. I do go out.
So
but
you like eating?
Yeah, I do. That's why I own a restaurant. I love good food. I love good energy, good conversations, constructive conversations. I love traveling.
Me and you should hang out more often.
I love dancing. Naye kati nyinzo olaba ntambula butambuzi mu video. Abantu bangamba I'm just trying to show my body is just like that. Do you understand? So sigenda kwetonia ntambulenga ntoniye, or I'm not going to dress any less just to make you feel comfortable. Nze katonda yantonda bw'ati yatwala obudde bwe. Okitegeera. So
Yeah, but the people understand exactly what you're trying to say. Because why yimiriddemu abatulaba ne balaba kye tulaba ffeeno.
Omanyi people funny. Ogenda n'okola video. Kasuku nze sigenda kola video nga ndi mu gomesi oba mugawana, and in Ramadan most times mbera mu sharia, but even in sharias Allah yanyamba n'atwala obudde nga Katonda yantonda bw'atyo. Bana tugezeeko omuntu waba atutte obudde bwe obutatunuulira a lot of niggas ate kati oyogedde oluzungu wano oyogeddewo bwoti siri muzungu ate kati okyuse like your back part is like this. I cannot be flat. I am just naturally and don't like that. Sigenda twabudde ntambule bwenti kubanga gwoyagala to feel comfortable about the video. Abansima bajja kunsimya oba owulya bwe like you scroll nononya abatonotono naye nze sigenda kogga olw'okuba gw'owulya bubi nga nkyuse n'entambulira mu video bwenti bwe nakula. Kasuku, you get my point.
Oyiseewo muti abana ngamba ono omwana siko twade naye eggolo ne mugamba yehiye nagamba baaba. Ne mugamba baaba.
Oli omutyawa abeera alayika ng'omuwayiriza.
So kati ebyani asobola obyogera bw'aba si mutyaba.
Bambi mutyaba tabifaana.
Bw'atyo bw'abeera naye oyo mutyaba heartbreaker.
Bambi nedda omuwayiriza.
Kale tewali buzibu ate ogenda kukoma tulaba leero wetunalaba ogwokuna guno agenda okuggwako gwenyini gw'oligamba ensi abo abaana babayita mutima ye mutyaba mutima akukwata n'azannyira kwogwo kalate
mutyaba tasobola mutyaba tasobola engeri gye mulabamu nsaana oteekawo omukono bambi tasomolabe bw'ati
bajja kugutemako mukwano bajja kugutemako handi wakupositionizeemu
ampima
kasitogaye gwe Jamida yatalise dda alumuzirimu omusiraamu muganda wa musiraamu kati kyali mu kubalaawo.
Mutyaba, you have a nice watch. So that's it, Kasuku. And one thing I would also say about business is omuntu wabera mu business and you're consulting with abantu abatali mu gundiyo abatalina bwongo nga bubwo. Olaba kati nganze wentekayo videos ku social media. Honestly, videos are about business. It's mostly better than business yange. Abantu, the first thing they will say that what are you up to? What are you trying to sell? What are you showing? When atenga nakula bwentyo. Chichi kyogezako okulanga, chichi kyotunda, chichi kyoteekawo. Naye nga I've said it in a video nti ndi mukulanga AIR BnB eri ntinda eri wano newe bati sigenda kogase. Like I cannot.
No, I think the biggest problem now is for people like you. Most of our people on the internet have just made it. They just come to show off their bodies. You've seen girls who put a camera, she's talking, then she's even looking at her ass and, you know. So it compounds people to that. People begin thinking like every girl that comes here is about that. So sometimes you need to just...
And my story is such that I want people to understand, you know, the stereotype of abawala abalungi tebakola, abawala abalungi tebaina, they don't have brains. That stereotype. I want to change the narrative completely because Kasuku, look at me. Siri mukola. Ejo wansanze ne client mu layout, nga mutambuza mulaga nti wano wengula ebintu byange ebimu. And this is what it looks like. The problem is, they always think that people like us are always sleeping with everyone. Do you understand? That's what they think. If you look like, you know the stereotype.
I know.
But I want to change the narrative that Omwala, Sobolobanga, they look a certain type of way that they categorize as this one is supposed to be doing a certain type of job. But they have things that are going on. They have brains behind the beauty. They have businesses that are running on behind the beauty. They have these beautiful men that are taking care of them behind the beauty. So there is something that is going on with beautiful girls. That being said, there are also young girls. Nowadays, young girls are in business.
A lot of them, by the way.
That.
A lot of them.
Yes.
A lot of them, and they are working genuinely.
They're working genuinely.
Most times when I'm talking to people, sometimes there are people who mistake that I'm talking to them when I'm not. Personally, I meet so many girls who are doing their own businesses. Abawala nzembera ku nnyonyi nosanga oli agenda akomawo na migugusi mayagerawa abalala mu transit nosanga oli ngenda China ngenda Turkey. These days a lot of people now are going to Turkey. I think it's just because it's nearer here. They prefer now going there and they are starting up their businesses. Nino muwala ali eyo wansi ku kizimbe kya opposite ekizimbe kya Ham oli omuwala gwe twasanga kumpi ne mama wa Ian kumpi ne Target. I know you once said doka area wholesale. But when you meet her like this, she's just a random girl.
Young girls. And it's very motivational that abawala bali mukula kati in a generation dako bachimanyi mu 20 sobolo kukola omuwala sobolo kukola. It's not all about nti sobolo or whatever the business is. There is an option of you working and you can succeed. So that is the narrative that I want to be pushing. However much people get it wrong, nze your message omuwala omuto asobola okukola na mulungi nakola, and there are brains behind the beauty.
I'm actually impressed. 48 AIR BnBs.
Yes. I'm aiming for 100, and my vision is all over Africa. Njagala ogende South Africa ngamba jam in South Africa. Njagala AIR BnB. It's very possible. I'm looking at the regulations there and
mugaga wange agenza azimba ebizimbe kumpi mu buli nsi. Era juzi n'adde mugamba ngenda Manchester yonanga nti gwe bw'otuuka okugenda ngamba and tuba naye wano e Kampala abantu ne bamuyisaayisaamu amaaso bwe batyo mpola mpola. But and so many Ugandans actually are doing stuff outside the country. Tubeera nabo wano, people are expanding to Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania. So it's a very good dream to have, because the thing is, maybe one of the hindrances you guys have is most Ugandans have not yet appreciated the whole concept of AIR BnB.
Oh my God, yes.
But for us, when you travel out there, people don't want to do the hotels anymore. Kati bana batwala abayimbi mu nsi z'abweru. Oli ajja n'afuna AIR BnB, like it's like almost like a full house. Erimu ebisenge nga bisatu. N'agamba gwe kwata wali. Ne babateerawo abafumbira. Ne mubeera nga muli mu same enclosure.
Ekintu ky'embeera njagala oleete Uganda. It's just that abantu baffe teba-appreciate nga ofuna omuntu w'ebweru ng'agenda kuwa the worth of your business. Omuntu n'ajja n'akugamba kati AIR BnB ezo si zeezo nga ziroogi. Toyinawo keetaano, but Kasukulu abaye ennyumba gyagala okuwa etaano.
Era kye mmanenya akugamba ekirala twali tukitanikiddeko wali nti obuzibu kati how to change people's minds from this is not a lodge. Because abantu baffe abasinga akubuuza amana nina gwe njagala okuliira wawe nyinza okugenda nonga agenda kujja nonga nti gwe nze nasangako erobowe eyo omusajja akyajinga $100 nali ngenzera mugagga wange ne musangayo nanga nti awo wano wa $100 and I'm like, you're kidding me. Naye nga the view from above, like everything that is in there, you just feel like
it's worth it.
There are those places you go to and you don't want to leave. You're like, obamberere ddala wano. Have you encountered a situation where someone tells you nguzawo wano?
Yes, so many times, so many times, and mbaguza so many times.
N'omuguza na buli kimu
ekirimu nengenda nenkole walala. Abannayuganda tunyoma nnyo emirimu gy'abannaffe, starting with omuntu asobola okugamba njigiriza AIR BnB. Kasuku, I took my time to study these things, nembiyiga, to implement to know the platforms, to know the kind of markets, where I should market, how I should market, which people I should approach, to know which platforms I should post, what I should post, when I should take videos with my phone, when I should take videos with the cameras. Kasuku, obwongo. Nothing. You cannot put price on someone's knowledge. Natwalo obudde n'enjiga binene ebintu. Kyovola abantu bagulawo AIR BnBs n'amala weeks 3 nagajja mingi tundo ojingulako sikola. mbera nchiwadde obudde so omuntu nemugamba class ngenda kucharginga class $10 for 1.5 hours or 2 hours depending omuntu ayinza okujja nakwegayirira nagamba $10 bikyabo byongamba bikyabo wali eri wongula buguzi furniture nama mukwano mugula omuteekemu kubanga nze nfuna abantu abagaga really wealthy people who have boutique apartments nga bagala zifurnishing and managing it because I also do that. But nemugamba, you know, nemuwa the quotation, nemuwa the what we need, you know, to establish the entire place. Nagamba naye watugula wali ebintu. Nema mukwano nze sibigulawo oba oyagala bigulawo togenda kola nange like I stand my ground. Nemugamba entebe kubanga nze nagulanga entebe Uganda. Nengula ku abantu be Uganda like bakapenta be Uganda gonna soko kunyumiza gonna linga nkola ne Uganda but entebe zigwamu Kasuku entebe jukira oli mugula kintu kya commercial toli mugula ntebe jogenda kwetulamu nga wegendereza zine entebe zibeerawo kati tugenda tambulanga mu Airbnb zine entebe zibeerawo nebeerawo nga kyenkola kwoza na kuzaawo naye izo gula nene entebe osimyo supporting your brother from Uganda entebe netandika okugwamu after 3 weeks togenda kubanga buli kaseera limu repair so ino kubanga entebe eri magoba
leather nga munafu ogenda okukomawo after 6 months leather yatandika oyulika
ate omunayegana togenda muna ine entebe najigulako jango gize wagenda kucharginga okitegeera so that brings me to the reason as to why ntingula ebintu byebbeeyi no kyanti kyebbeeyi bw'oba ya short sighted ola nti kyabbeeyi kati naye bwe kibeera kigenda kumazaako ebbanga eddene sente ziba zigenda vaayo sente mmeka $3 4 ziba zigenda vaayo naye wanene ogenda gula entebe maybe akakadde kamu kitundu etandika oggwamu etandike okuyulika okitegeera at the end of that day obeere nga business oyina okuddamu ogula endala obeere nga aguze
buli kiseera n'obeera mu that same cycle
then nengula kati for example like such paintings okirabe ekyo ekintu
omuntu
abeeraga ani ateeka kino mu Airbnb you've heard of such things like nze kino sikiteeka mu Airbnb enyumba just ya
another art piece eri ennungi wali mbadde njagala ojinguze n'ojinguze
onemmere eri ready so omuntu nagamba nze besibiteeka mu Airbnb kwegamba abantu balina endowooza enough oba no endowooza oba bagiyita bateye endowooza
I think the next time we come by you're going to take us around one of your finest Airbnbs omuntu alabe afune ekifaananyi of what exactly we are talking about not just to be talking about it but to see exactly but I've liked that design.
Thank you.
It is so simple.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you know these small homes zino mune abantu ebeeru eggwanga kati ze balimu. People don't fancy very big homes. Oli afuna kati ngeyo kitchen setup nafuna kano ne wano watuula and they are done. Okay, maybe because they don't spend a lot of time at home. So they would want to think, why do I have a very big eddene nnyo ate n'oyawulako effumbiro nalyo nga litwala space nga ya ddiiro ayina oteekako lounge kati ne bigaana. So yeah, this is good.
Yeah, and also lastly to omuntu oba okola Airbnb obeera olina okumanya nti you want retention and recommendation. So omuntu ayinza okwerabira nti omuntu asuzeemu naye agenda leka review and some people are very very keen on review naddala abantu b'ebweru and abantu b'ebweru abasinga be batwala ezo long stays because abantu b'e Uganda abasinga babeera baze to have a good time with probably your partner and all. So omuntu ajasoma review eyinza okulabikira ng'emu bweti naye eyinza an Airbnb after some time ekubanninga ku platform with so many kati Kasuku nina over let me just show you the reviews I have on Airbnb olabe kati this is my Airbnb. These are the reviews over 497 reviews. Right, over 497 reviews. This is a 5-star. That's a 5-star. This property, all of it by far it has 5 stars. Not to say that I don't get 4, like this one has a 4 or what, but you make sure nti service jo gaba singa I wasn't as genuine and authentic and giving good service bana abantu tebalimba. Singa ba oziraba review mbi singa ne ku platform because it's a lot of properties that are spread all over Kampala for me to manage amicably and make sure that the reviews most are good. As much as wabera wero omuntu atasime, you know, or sibutasema wabera like a review
waliwo abaakajanja obujanja
sikajanja now.
There are some people who are hard, by the way, to impress.
There are people who are hard.
I've met people who are keen on detail.
Oh my goodness. Kati, I got one time I got a client who told me Bunobuntu, and somehow it's a learning lesson. Bunobo one, or you know, like how you come in and then there's a shurak, then woya nika yo coats. Watch sibutekamu. Nangamba entebe singa juolu no yampita nali jinja nagamba koma wonza nkubulire nyumba we nandi designinze. Natandika nantuza naga fridge oba ino kitekawo boti kino kipapa kisikeyo wanene wayino beerawe bati the ice cubes should be ready yanjigiriza ne refreshments tateka amazi go kateka mu soda stekamu yangamba ebintu bingi kino ekisiga kino beera waneno kati ngolanga bwotudde ng'okkiriza bwentyo we nali ne ngamba
ng'owandiika buwandiisi
the carpets should be like this, the rack should be like this, the table should be positioned here nga ye byayagala paka yamaliza ne mugamba okay washing machine ino kubeera positioned like this, it should be a wash and dry, not wash and you know you wash, rinse, but it's the cloth is kind of moist. Ebintu bingi byayogerako naye as much as era mubeeramu that negative part because some people are really aggressive asanga buli kimu nayomba navuma, that is how they are and those are things you should expect in business. Naye mubeeramu mwebyo byayogera mubeeramu like something to learn. There's always something to learn in those negative reviews. There's something that is right about it. Yeah.
Kale, so this is your number?
Yes, that's
the customer care number. So they can call you anytime.
Yes.
0752 55 27 85.
No, 55 27 58.
No, 85.
58.
Yeah, 58.
Yeah, 55 27 58. This should be changed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can over 48. AIR BnBs.
That means I can accommodate a lot of people. And I make sure until one know wabera AIR BnBs nga mukaga bomba muze like a group
musolo kubeera wao. Musobera. Omanti omwali wansi kati kuno inako mmeka.
Kuno inako nnya. Kandi muzikola kubanga na akafuna wanu wabiri.
Per day. So the day begins at 7 to 7.
No, the day begins at 2 p.m. to 11. Kati 11 omuntu afuluma.
11
tufuna that provision yokulongo. So it is from 11
3 hours.
Yes. That's why it's like that because I want to asinga bagamba in the 24 hours I know that because when shall we clean? Do you understand? Yeah, we need that provision okulongo so kutegekere nnyo.
Okay. But do you go down if someone is taking maybe a week?
Yes, I do. I go
down.
Musalirako.
Okay.
Even 3 days musalirako. Ate siseera.
Mitwala abiri
labachobera ofuna.
I see. Since kwagala your kitchen thing there.
It's an open concept.
Yeah, it's an open kitchen. But you know, it looks so good and expensive. I've liked how it is.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm a person who likes very good things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I make sure sente zangabe nzikola I feel it's worth.
You should.
There's nothing that pains me in this world. Ora n'olusinze abantu edda nayinanga ekizibu nze nga nsobola otuula n'omuwala bata nkokwogera ebintu bye sitategeera nga ngenda
ng'omuviira.
We are not matching at the same because man why am I looking for money?
Nedda olindako ne mumala n'olyoga genda n'otamudde.
Nedda nze nina ebintu ebimu bye sitalowooza twice.
Mutyaba is mean, eh?
No, but it's life. Like there are things you cannot compromise. And then for us as you get these ends, sente ngeri kati gwetebe kati twayogedde sawa 5 tutandise 5 kitundu.
Kasuku.
Yes. Tusudde dakiika 3. Okay, not that being late is okay, it's understandable and all those things. People get issues. But what I was trying to relate it to was after I go through all of this, waffe kati obongo bwe bukoowa. Kati kizibu nnyo okunyonnyola omuntu nti okooye ng'akulaba tubadde tutudde wano.
Kyovola nze Kasuku saagala yombesa musajja ku ovuddewa olazeewa oluddewo tonkubira biki kubanga ndi mu business. Engeri gye nkoowa ne ntegeera business bulungi nnyo mbeera njagala bwe tuba tukomyewo ewaka. It's a peaceful place for both of us. Okitegeera era kino nkigamba girls like let your man have a peaceful place with you. Nze ebyo ebintu sibiyombera kubanga nkibaddemu nkitegeera engeri gye kiri.
Anti batugamba bagenda ne badda ku ezo quotes z'abazungu. But a man who loves you will always find time even when they are very busy. Mukwano.
Of course he would find time, but on once in a while occasions where he has not found time, me I would understand.
Kyenkunyonnyola You cannot expect someone to be hopping from one interview to the other to the other.
Exactly.
And then you're telling us they find time. Oli ayogere nawe ebyekisiru byo. Kati ono mwana alina AIR BnB 48 kati kubamu kubera kafaananyi nga 5 zikyankalanye. Ono muzungu alekana wano wali omu China alekana omuyindi alekana. Ng'otandikamu hello babe, send me viewers.
Babe, about last night, you'll be like, oh my God. Yeah, me, I'm like that. Kati ntegeera abasajja be bayitamu, ntegeera n'omukasi ayitamu. So honestly, nze sibuuza ebyo bintu ebyo.
Thank you. I think we need to meet more people like you. Yeah. Kale. Tetugenda kusukkawo olunaku lwa leero. Make some time, genda ku AIR BnB, that platform, genda ku booking.com and search for Jamie Holmes.
Yeah.
Yes.
JAMIE, Jamie Holmes.
Jamie Holmes.
Yeah.
Owagire omukyalo ono. I think she's doing a good job. Yeah, and then to the ladies, Chukulaga, there's still so much we all can do.
Yeah.
Don't just get stuck in having an office job, you know, and just doing that. You can try out this, you can try out something else, and then you can also consult with her.
You can.
Yes. But abantu jebali, you have a following, you have 1 million followers. Webuza sente ozikole mungi. Jangu oyogere naye naye akasente banako obagambe teyabisomera bwereere. Naawe otandike.
Yeah.
Wabi?
Si wabi.
Kalate tulina baganda afa bali mu diaspora. Ono mukyala mumuwagire yazze Kasuku Live. 48 AIR BnBs across the country. Tosobola tugamba nti December etuuse. Ate kati sina December summer.
Yeah.
Abasinga baddukayo omusana. Bajje eno jangu. Oganye nti Jamie nakulaba Kasuku Live, do we have a room?
Yeah.
Ayinza no ku discounting ira kati Kasuku Live ba discounting.
Ngenda ba discounting.
Bagambe 18. Wabi?
Si wabi.
Ejja kumpa yeza marketing sales commission. Sije kyo.
Ochiri.
Kale, but thanks for working.
You're welcome.
Thanks for
appreciating.
not so many girls are willing to, you know. I know there are issues here and there that you find along the way, but yeah, we bale kola.
Ebale kusema.
Kale. Mutiaba, I now hand you over to Jamie. Mwogere, you give her that side look. Again, you have a side look. Ojirabye. Kale mubere bulungi mweraba.
The views expressed on Kasuku Live do not reflect those of the hosts, producers, or management. They are solely of individuals providing them and do not represent or reflect the official policy or position of this YouTube channel.
Abakyala
wereso omuyomba enyembuto katonda yekyembuto genda wegiwaminge
yabaweereza buno bukeeke obutini
singa baaba omutwale bamusonseka mu kamwa bwonna n'abufulumiza mu nnyindo
Kibwa alina guno omuggo gwa Musa wayitista biblia mu detergent
waliwo wanagambye ebola y'akasajja kasendi kalimba bannange